Hi Aquarius moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Aquarius, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6 card spread, and then we'll get a major arcana, and then we'll get a card from the deck here that I created that has the lunar phases and zodiac signs. And then you do have a message that wanted to come through here. It says comfort with a period. Hashtag, oh yeah. That period is also connected to Aries. So take what may resonate for you with that. We'll go ahead and get the cards moved out here. And let's get your first card for Aquarius moon. Alright, we have the Knight of Swords, Judgment, Temperance, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Knight of Swords, naughty behavior, judgment, universe coming through, stepping in, awakenings, karmic completions coming about here too. The judgment energy is also a card of karma. That African American flag could be significant too, connected to the angel. And then I see 2 angels. Ooh. 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 Okay, so the Temperance card is going to be a card of twin flames, but I also see a very similar energy where I picked up Archangel Gabriel. Doing research for the Temperance card, there's all kinds of there's great variance for who exactly that angel is in this Temperance card. I'll just say that. And then you have the Knight of, or excuse me, okay, I was gonna say the Knight of Pentacles, but we have the Nine of Pentacles here. And so what I'm getting with this here, and this is going to be quite interesting to explain. If you've been following for a few months into this year, I mean, it all kind of ties back together from the beginning, but just depending on your experience with the cards that have come through for a lot of my past readings, and then even some of my readings that I post on the post section of my channel. The Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords are going to be karmics. And I see the Judgment Bringer, the Awakener. I get an Awakener with one angel. A lot of you may be that energy. Take what resonates, but overall what I initially seen here was a couple. 2 angels. And this could be about recognition as well of a soulmate. But you both being earth angels here with significant purpose. One being for, one specifically, I'm getting that with the Judgment, that being about awakenings, having to do with karmic. I get a team, actually, to be honest with you, teamwork. Because one of you is assisting and supporting in truth, clarity, and karmic endings, soul renderings, and then bringing love back into the situation where it's been lost. And then I see that connected to the Two of Cups there with the other angel. And you both just kind of working together with the tools that you have, being great magicians here too. Two wonderful visionaries who are earth angels. Ooh, is that the title? Or is this going to be the title? And I feel that you both represent that comfort energy, and that also being a part of your purpose and why it is that you're here, because if it gets disrupted, then you're here to bring. I came to, not necessarily the pain, because I was getting ready to sing that song by, is it Method Man? I came to bring the pain. And technically, that's what it would look like 3D wise. Dark Night of the Soul, going through the darkness to get to the light. That's also what I get. This is a bomb ass reading already with just these cards. And then the four cards, I get this being about security and stability. And so this being about the inner workings from within each of you as you deal with the karmic situations on the outer. Ooh, I love that. Okay, and then Judgment is going to be a card of 20, breaks down to a 2. I'm getting High Priestess being connected to that, and then the counterpart to the High Priestess will be the Hierophant. As I say that, I'm noticing, damn. Oh my God. I'm noticing that the Temperance energy of 14 creates the 5 from the Hierophant. Wow. Wow. So that's dope. And I'm not going to really speak. I It already came through. This is bomb. Let's go ahead and we'll get your next card. And then what I do get is this being also about transmutation of the energies of the karmics, and then being wonderful truth tellers, dealing with the karma from the past, being adamant about this, defending and protecting and standing in the name, and being the true representation of what this Knight of Swords is supposed to really be about, rather than it being someone being harsh and brash and acting like an asshat. And then the Nine of Pentacles, where I get this on the karmic level, would be someone who doesn't want, like they want to be in a relationship, but they don't want to be in a relationship. And then I get, rather than independence, codependency, where it's about, like I feel like whoever this energy is, and this could apply to anyone in your life pertaining to karmics, what I'm picking up right now is that they like to have people fight over them. They also like to be in a position where they feel like they need to get more over the other, whoever that may be. So creating those situations. And then as I say that, I see the third party, Three of Pentacles over here on this side here, where this would be about breadcrumbing on lower vibration, and then this would be about cheating and third party, and what I just said connected to the Six of Pentacles, and it all tying back in together to a 9 energy, where I feel that's going to be about completion, where we go back to the angel work here and the karmics. And then on the higher realm, we have the 9 energy of great spirituality, this being about independence, having others, like shining and glowing so bright, being of integrity and of truth, so much so that it brings around the snail energies here, where I get like a spy energy here. And then I see golden waters with the higher realm energy, and that not even being actual ground. So water energy is wanting to come through here too. And then Sagittarius energy, this is going to be the Empress card in the Minor Arcana. Humanitarian energy with the Six of Pentacles here, equal give and take, reciprocity, fair share. Libra energy strongly there too. So the attractiveness, the beauty, the luxuries, the comfort also coming through as well. And then Three of Pentacles on higher realm would be about collaboration, working together, one who works well together with others. So I see this being a culmination of the positivity of these cards coming through, closing karmic cycles as a team here, to be together in your side by side here. High Priestess energy with the 2, Hierophant energy with the 5. That is so dope. And then overall, what's even more beautiful is the 7 energy of angels. Wow. And then 7th house energy of Libra. That is so pretty. Even the Chariot energy, the card of the Chariot being a card of 7. But this speaking to overall balance, Venus being the ruler of Libra. And then even with the 2 energy, we get Taurus, Venus being the ruler of Taurus as well. Jupiter energy will be here. Air energy, your sign, and then also Gemini and Libra. Even with the 2 10s, that is a 1 and a 1. So that's why I was getting a lot of you passively being this energy here with 11th house energy being connected to you. And then your ruler being Saturn. This is very supreme. This was your reading. Oh, shoot. Let's get your next card. That was pretty deep. I hope. No, let me be quiet. And when I said that, that's going to be the star card. Jeez Louise. So I feel like with me kind of going in the flow, regardless of what it is that I want to do, universe is very strong here. And Destiny, the star card energy, that will be your card of Aquarius. Dreams coming true and through. Destiny taking its course. Having hope about love and a 2 of Cups. And karmic completions. Next card for Aquarius moon. Let's see. We'll take that as that. We have the Ace of Cups and then the Queen of Swords here. So mainly what I get here is just being in a situation where there was no love. This could be you or someone that you're dealing with. What I do feel... let's see. We might have to... We're going to do this here. Scooch. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Actually, let's just do this here. And then we'll scoot these. And then move these here. Okay, so now what I'm getting to as I did that, I do feel that this Queen of Swords may have gone through a situation of something without love here, and this being cut off. And then I'm also getting a connect to the lower vibration of this energy here, where I picked up the higher realm energy of the... I'm getting masculine and feminine energy, even though I got High Priestess in here, fine. And that could be significant as far as how it is that you're communicating telepathically. Take what resonates for that, though. Both of you are going to have masculine, feminine energy from within. It just depends on which one you're embracing more. But I do get divine masculine. Being this energy here with the feminine energy being here. And then that letter M could be significant. The cross. I'm even seeing another M. And I see the word mom. So that could be significant too. Being in a situation of no love connected to a mom. And I noticed the bird, the dove here, is actually going towards his cup to make sure that the love remains. So maybe going through a cycle and feeling, or cycles, or life in general, feeling like there's been no love. The nails are covered in green here. So regardless of one situation and what it may look like, love is always going to be there. I'm even getting like M&Ms. Candy, that could be significant too. This cross is going to be significant though. That's also going to be a Celtic symbol as well. So take what resonates for this. This is an offer from Divine with the Ace in reverse. I just get this being about a start that had potential, the cup being dumped, and then the truth being found out about something having to do with the mom. And then I get this being, even though these cards came out together, it could be that this Queen of Swords energy is with mirroring energy is experiencing this here too as well in their own way. Whereas a mother may not have been receiving love in the way that they thought. This being connected to 3D perspective and construct. But again, the love always being there. And I'm getting to, with there being no love and that cup being overturned, some kind of intention to like dump out somebody. And then the Queen of Sword will be one who goes through a lot of pain, a lot of hurt in order to, and shouldn't say in order to, but that's why the Queen of Sword is the Queen of Sword here. To set boundaries, to put their foot down, and to say, no, this hand is down, this hand is up. So that's also why I get a tie-in with this energy here and the two cards coming out together, but then I also get a separate energy here. Who's gone through some experience here, where I get this being more of the Aquarius energy and more air energy of this being an actual divine masculine here, but you don't see a face or anything. It's more about their expression, their feeling, and I'm getting mercurial energy of communication, and you just being completely Aquarian, where it's a whole language that I feel is an understanding between you and this Queen of Sword, with the sword energy also being here. And I picked up air energy here, even though this is a Cups card. A lot of love from within the divine masculine here. And I feel that this Queen of Sword may be the one who, given that you're angel freaking soulmates over here, that you understand each other. This is communication in the clouds. That sword is super long here too, so I feel that's not only about setting major boundary, but the angelic energy of truth, clarity, protection, honor, and integrity. Let's get your next card. That queen will be a part of some Empress energy there too. And then I do want to say too, with the way that these cards were formed and what I picked up from the lower realm, possibly this energy on that lower vibration being connected to the no love situation there. Both, I feel, and that's what I'm hearing from Spirit. It applies on both sides. Connected to what each of you have experienced and why we have Two of Cups here. The Temperance card will also be about divine timing, divine intervention, patience, harmony, and being very connected. Manifesting and alchemizing as well. And then I do see the beautiful fire symbol there, and then the sun energy at the crown here. And I just get this being the telepathic communication that was coming through. Where I see the crown here and the sun here, and then the communication. Next card for Aquarius moon. Teamwork makes the dream work. Next card for Aquarius moon. Next card for Aquarius moon. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands reverse. The Death card reverse. What I'm getting here is this not necessarily being about the actual reversal energy. I get this air sign energy of the divine masculine. Oh my gosh, I see it again, because I don't even see, I see this being the love that's being offered to the divine masculine with this Queen of Swords. And also being focused on one's future and action. Where typically with these cards here, you would see it where almost like this Queen of Swords is welcoming in, but I'm not getting that. I get this being more of the team energy of you being here, and you being here, and it just being made clear that you're a counterpart and a freaking earth angel. Literally, because you might like to get it on and get a little freaky without all that red over there. Just saying. But what I see here are you and your person being strong Scorpio energies. And the strong Scorpio energy will show the air energy that I was picking up here for this person. Scoot that up a bit. And then the death card energy. And what I get here is awakening energy, purity energy, that focus, being connected to the Queen of Swords here too. And then the sun energy, I see it here. It's almost very similar to what is here in the Temperance card. And you both being, like I'm getting catalytic activators and then transformers. I might even, that's a nice title too. Transformers. That used to be my cartoon back in the day, Saturdays, with some cereal. But that's what I get. And then the ace energies. It could be too that strong Scorpio energy from within the divine masculine being present here too. But I now that I see that, where I just feel like the communication it means everything. So let me go ahead and reverse this here, because I almost feel like too the love is going towards who it deserves with the way that I just turned that card back up. So again, you have two aces here. We have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of the Ace of Wands. Oh, let me turn this back up. Sorry. And so what I do see, this is so fun. I get that you both may have, with the communication, your own distinct sense of humor, and that going back to the understanding and it being fun. But I get this being the passion, the passion that I was just speaking on here. And then the Mercurial, like I just get the divine masculine. Like being like someone who likes to joke and play around. Very playful energy. The Ace of Wands here will be about a spark. New beginning, having to deal with the passion. And then again, the reversal energy is not going to be anything here. I do feel that it just speaks to the Scorpio energy that's present here. And then this energy over here, I'm getting strong hangman energy that's here with the transforming energy, and that possibly being connected to how, where I do get the divine feminine being connected, but take what resonates. How it is that the divine feminine is an actual transformer. And as I say that, the hangman is right before the death card. As a card of 12, this will be a card of 13. And I do see interaction in scorpionic way of you both moving towards each other here. Giving also here too. With this rose, I feel is going to be some healing with the white rose there. Protected, but this being the high priestess energy here too. And so that confirming the energy of the connection here between the high priestess and the Hierophant and the 7 energy. So giving, this being for the High Priestess energy, where I get the High Priestess actually being more of the Divine Masculine energy and the Hierophant being more of the Divine Feminine energy. So I'm getting each of you kind of corresponding on each side here. And then 1 and 1, oh, come on. 1 and 1 is going to be your energy of Aquarius. So a lot of you, and I have gotten a lot of the Aquarius readings being more masculine energy. So an exchange that's taken place here in a beautiful way that only you two know how to do so. Healing and love coming through, and then the hot, freaky freak time going on there too. Equal exchange, and then that just speaking to the higher realm of the Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, equal give and take, and fair share, and then the love going where it rightfully is to go. With the hand being up, I feel this is about also too being open to this and accepting this and it not necessarily being about this queen having their back to this just being the presence of, again, you two being here side by side in every single set. Let's get your next card for Aquarius Moon. I feel that Scorpio energy is going to be significant as far as recognition. Where I've been getting lately in this lifetime, Scorpios have been given the gift, very significant gift, that's very transformative as well. This is a card of Scorpio. I should mention that to you. But there's been, just like with all signs, there's, you know, the polarity. And then what is deemed to be good and then also deemed to be bad. There's, you know, that exists for all signs, but what I've been getting is that the Scorpio energy has been utilizing a lot of their beautiful gift for more bad than good, not really having control or boundaries set. And so with that, I do get this being about the universal energy that's coming through to kind of bring things into balance, but then make awareness of the positive energy of the Scorpio energy and how it can be utilized in an effective way. Let's get your next card for Aquarius Moon. Aquarius Moon. So we have the Ten of Wands. Ooh, I see. Let me be quiet. Okay, so here's that Nine of Pentacles. And I'm actually getting this being the two people, the two karmics. On the upside, this is going to be the truth teller, the divine masculine, and the divine feminine. So what I'm also getting too is this with the soul recognition, that might even be a part of the title, because I feel that this is about the actuality of recognizing each other as soulmates, true counterparts, where there may have been, I'm just getting that interference, because that's what I picked up just seeing these cards here with that Three of Pentacles in the middle. But then I also noticed this is the Nine of Pentacles. So again, the lower vibrational energy, the brashness, being burdensome. On that higher realm, you see in this Ten of Wands, all Ten of Wands don't look like this. I see this Ten of Wands being about returning burdens back to its owner, but also taking the burdens that one has been given, because Ten of Wands will be about end of burdens. So I feel with this energy here and the truth telling, this being about sending that stuff back, but then also taking the love and the lesson, where you see gold wands here and building on that, transmuting. And then that being the energy there that I was getting there, connected to the higher realm. So I feel the importance of up energy, staying up, leveling up, looking up. High vibration is going to be very important here too, as a part of the lessons. The tens being about endings, Capricorn energy, more Saturn. This is all Saturn. Look at all those tens there. And then the Wheel of Fortune being significant. Jupiter energy is also coming through. So we have Jupiter and Saturn association, but I get the gold energy being associated with Jupiter. Jupiter being the ruler of Sagittarius and Pisces, and we do have a card of Sagittarius here that's connected to both you and your person. So then we have the breakdown of that Nine of Pentacles, but with the order of the way that these cards are, I feel that this is speaking to the truth of that Nine of Pentacles, where the Three of Pentacles is going to be on this side here. And then the Six of Pentacles will be on this side, where it was completely opposite on this side here. Getting past the manipulation with the Scorpionic energy also too. That's also what I get here as well. And as I say that, the karmic energy on lower vibe could have been about a block of creativity, stagnancy, not feeling vibrant or lively with a karmic, and then also dealing with karmics that have trouble putting things to an end and letting things go. So I feel on the up and up of this is going to speak to both you and your person on higher realm. Releasing burdens, taking the love, the lesson, and going. And then moving towards the divine masculine, moving towards divine feminine here in collaboration. And this being the humanitarian card and the equal reciprocity and give and take. You see the scales here connected to the strong Libra energy that already came through with the association of the sevens. The scale energy is also going to be a part of the Justice card. Now, Justice sometimes will be the card of 11 in the Major Arcana, depending on the deck. Beautiful. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. And then we do have 19 here, this being about illumination. 10, 9. The Sun card is a card of 19. So, the truth. Next card for Aquarius Moon. You have so many things here that could be a title. The soul recognition, I feel, is going to be very important given that the two freaking bomb angels came out to begin your reading. Like, come on. Next card. I almost feel like, too, when I said this completes your reading, this is kind of reiterating everything. Nothing really needs to be done. So I think we'll keep this a little bit more quaint moving forward here. No confusion about who it is. And then here's you both. Again! And then the High Priestess energy is going to be on this side, where that just confirms what I was getting, where each of you, it depends on, where you're at in your journey and what you need to utilize at the time that you're experiencing certain things. Being more in feminine energy is possible for the divine masculine. Being more in masculine energy is possible for the divine feminine. So I feel this kind of attests to what we see here with the actual feminine energy being associated with the High Priestess. Truth also, this being your energy here with the strong Aquarius energy. And I did say that here. Alright, I said I wouldn't spend too much time. It's here, clear as day. The 3 energy, I feel that goes to the collaboration and then the movement forward towards the High Priestess. This just speaking to what we had here. The love going to where it rightfully deserves to be going. And that love also speaking to abundance, integrity, honor, truth, higher level, High Priestess, spirituality. This is higher level love. Higher love. Ooh, that could be a good title too. But the Seven of Cups, no confusion. That's the initial thing I got here. It could be also 2 options off the table because there's soulmate recognition. Someone's in love here too. This is also going to be strong sexual passion coming from the divine masculine energy or the masculine energy. Take what resonates, but that's what I get here. And then overall here we do have a 10. Speaking to endings here from this 10 of Wands here. 3 energy also too is going to be the Empress energy as well. And then the Moon energy will be down here. that we see there connected to the High Priestess. Very intuitive, beautiful, attractive, all-knowing but knows nothing. The high spiritual connection to the Hierophant energy. And I feel this is about the air energy, almost like removing one's player ways. And then the feminine, I also picked that up too. I didn't mention that, but the feminine not giving up on their soulmate. So I do see more of that air energy connected to this card and then that card there. And it's just being very strong, Aquarius. And I feel this High Priestess is very attracted to it. This is a good little spice to it. That's cute. Okay, let's get your next set of couple cards to complete your reading for Aquarius moon. Alright, 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 alright. Wow. Seven of Swords. On your couple. First I got, and this will be on the higher plane, hard work paying off and doing the work between two, where I get a 10 energy here, it being connected to what I got here, the overall energy here, where I get 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles here, connected to the 2 of Cups, and then the hard work being done. The Seven of Swords being here, I feel that kind of speaks to the karmic energy, and this being full circle energy, with this being the last set of cards here for you. And then that 7 energy speaking to the lower vibration of the, how I mentioned with Scorpio, but it applies for all zodiac. The other side of the scales and how things can be imbalanced and the call for balance overall. But this also being 7 of Swords, of stealing, deception, away from a 2 of Cup, connected to the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Hierophant of 5, High Priestess here of 2. I know I don't get it being about sneakiness, because this is integrity. I feel this is the truth being illuminated, where we did have that sun energy come through, excuse me, with the 19 here. And you can see how much of that sun energy is here. The representation that was coming here with the teamwork, and you both doing the work as angels to come together, but also to be the angels, the earth angels that you are, fulfilling your purpose, to bring more love into this world, but also being gifted and rewarded the love that you rightfully deserve for doing the hard work. And then having this 2 of Cups and putting the work in, coming into agreement. Now let's go. We see what happened. We've worked it out. Soul recognition. It's a win. You're here together in this card. Another thing I was also getting here too are the karmics, and that lower level and not wanting to end something. That lower vibrational 9 of Pentacle energy, being scorpionic also too, and trying to manifest, but it's solid and it's locked. It's also destined. 2 of Judgment, 2 of Judgment. So I get this being the message from Divine Masculine energy, communicating, and I did say that, communicating to the High Priestess, possibly, where we have the High Priestess on this side here, and that 2 being here. Recognition right above the crown of the angel energy that's in the middle here for awakenings. Healing and love being a part of this caduceus here. The 2 serpent energy is going to be more about the work being put in together, where the staff and the serpent is more about healing. 2 serpents is going to be more significant for teamwork and couples, and you have that in your entire reading. And then what makes it even more supreme is the actual beautiful representation of the 2 of Cups, actual love, of that equal give and take and the reciprocity, but true love. And then the Taurus and Scorpio energy are going to be here. Taurus of green, the Scorpio of red, where I got you both possibly having strong Scorpio energy here. So pretty. Truth being seen, putting in the work, transmuting the energies of what's been on both sides of you. Where each of those karmics are going to have that lower vibrational energy that I picked up, but it's unfuckwithable because again, you're both here in the Two of Cups. Truth being seen on this as well. Okay, I'm not going to look at the bottom. Alright, fine. We have the Two of Swords on the bottom. And I get this being more of the manipulation. I have gotten the Two of Swords being about someone being in the middle of two swords of truth with the Two of Swords card. It being a different card from the Gilded. Oh, I don't have it with me. From the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. I just get this being more interference, but the truth being seen again. It can be felt also too with the blindfold, and then I do get this being justice on higher vibration, higher realm. So with the manipulation that wants to come through connected to this Queen of Wands, right next to the Ten of Swords. It's clear as day. I even feel too this Queen of Wands energy, who I also get as the lower vibrational energy of a karmic. And even the other karmic here too. That being a part of the manipulation as well, maybe pretending to be someone that they're not. I'm just getting that strongly, but it being illuminated. And then I got the energy of boundaries being set, where the head energy on that Two of Swords I channeled was someone, again, being in the middle of two swords of truth. You have the two swords here. So no getting, like, the manipulation may have been attempted to come through successfully, cycle after cycle, and I feel that's why also too there's a couple here, couple here, couple here, couple, like to really put firm boundary, and I did say that here too. And you see the manifestation of the divine timing energy of the Two of Cups. We now have that here. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this. That being the strong message there for you. No interference. Okay, and then I feel that Ten of Swords kind of confirms that too, connected to the divine masculine, and that Ten of Wands being here associated with that Ten of Swords next to that Queen of Wands who wants to be, I feel, on the other side of the cycle. And Spirit, it's all here. Let's get your your major arcana here for Aquarius moon. It may be too that this is a part of not seeing the recognition because of the Seven of Swords, and then we have Nine of Swords overall here. With the 8 and the 2 here, this is going to speak to that ending of what's here. So let's finalize that, because that was not very nice. I didn't like that energy either. So let's, again, keep the love here, nice and beauty and comfort. Demanding this because there's been discomfort. As I say that, we see that there. And then that 11 energy being a part of your energy, where I did mention the Justice, but this ain't your card in this major arcana. I also feel too that that 2 from this energy is going to be not only associated with the Judgment, but also to show. So just as much as someone or some people, karmics, want to interfere with what they can't interfere with anymore because it's been set and designed as a destined situation here for you and someone else, where they've tried to steal, intercept, continue to work on something that's not meant Justice also being a part of this here too. And then that moon energy, the soul recognition from the high priestess and the truth. It's all here. But I got justice here too with the blindfold. Not only, it's not about seeing, it's about feeling as well. But you have you and your person here as two beautiful angels here. So I get this being associated with this energy here of abusiveness. It being both of the karmics. And this being the strength card. Trying to control and overpower what's not meant. And it being a disturbance here too. I feel this is also about not only moving into newer cycles, but the universe not allowing any kind of discord or upset unnecessarily because people have decided to not heal. So getting away from that too as well, where those red wings are also going to be awakening experiences of the root chakra and opportunity to heal that. As we also have that here in between the Two of Cups here and the teamwork between you and your person. So getting away from this towards this. Next card. And we'll go ahead, since this energy wanted to, we'll go ahead and we'll leave that there. Next card will be the Lovers. What do we have? Oh my God. Oh my God. And look, interference, pretending possibly, and this being about the true recognition, pretending to be an angel. And now you have masculine energy. So you have a feminine and a masculine. This speaking to the karmics. The truth cannot be unseen, and the lies are being illuminated. Glory, glory, glory. No matter which way the manipulation tries to go, it's being seen. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness. I don't even have to say anything. You can see it right here. So we'll leave this card, and then this will be the next card, but you can see the interference. And I almost see like this energy like taking one of these swords or staffs, whatever it is, and going towards the head of one. Lovers and the Two of Cups is speaking to the sanctity of a connection with you and your earth angel partner, soulmate. The true love, the agreement, the coming together, the making a choice. Someone not being happy about it and wanting to continue to interfere. And not able to. We'll leave that there. Next card, the Magician. For some reason, I'm getting this being about, okay, we see this, we're going to do this. We see this, we're going to do this. Like, it just being brought to light. The scandalous behavior. Oh! Shit. You don't need no more cards. This here, we had the whole reading right here. I feel this is just showing how the interference and how you've overcome. How you continue to persevere and overcome to actually show up together where you're each here. But you're actually showing up here to complete your reading and then illuminate, because of your aura and your significance of being earth angels, the truth automatically is illuminated off of you as you move more into your true soul's purpose. Lies deflected all over the place. So you have the devil after the Magician, and that just kind of speaks to the plotting and the planning, because one is seeing the love coming together. So doing what one feels like they need to do to intercept with the universe, which is very bold. And I feel this speaks to the Scorpio, what I said earlier about the Scorpios and boundaries needing to be set, because it's gotten out of hand. It's gotten out of control. And this will be 6 energy to this 6 energy. So getting away from this energy connected to manipulation. And then these energies here connected to that are going to be a Tower. 15 and 16. The card after the Devil card is the Tower card. And then next you have the Moon card. Where I feel this is about the truth. more of the truth, it aligning with the sun energy connected to you both. And that 9 energy being the higher realm, the higher spirituality, spiritual energy being very strongly associated. And then even the temperance energy, with this being a card of Sagittarius, ninth house energy, and the true soul recognition. But in between also too, after the devil comes the tower. Next card, the star card of dreams and destiny. And I did mention that too. That being your card of destiny being fulfilled. The next card after your destiny being fulfilled is this card right here. That's it. That's it. And then the Pisces energy, Jupiter energy, I do see that with the bare feet. Feet being very strongly associated with Pisces. Jupiter being the ruler of Pisces. Jupiter also the ruler of Sagittarius. Let's get your final card. These readings have been on point, but they have been super long. Last quarter. And a message I got here connected to the manipulation with these cards that I've created here. I've noticed some negative intent sent with this. So a saying that I came with, that I created to come with this last quarter energy, where I feel it's more 3D energy of trying to have someone in lack mentality or impoverished, is last quarter, first million. So get that mindset for you and keep that going. I feel you're already on it with the soul mate, the way that you're coming out as a team in every set. Truth being illuminated on the lower vibration that I was speaking on, it all being confirmed. And I feel this is the last message. This is also going to be your energy here too. So you having control and power, being in your power, you being the star card in itself, and someone completely, or people just completely tripping on that, not realizing just how significant and special it is that you are, especially in this lifetime. Shifting, visionary, purify, assimilate, meditate, rest, reap, recuperate, honor, reflect, evolve, comfort, period. Hashtag, oh yeah. Love it. So this could be significant here for you. Take what resonates for that. Let me grab this here. We'll just take a look here. So the last quarter moon is between the disseminating moon and the balsamic moon being right before the new moon. So that could be significant for you. And I did notice that this landed right on the Lover's card. I'm going to put it there on the Strength card because I feel this is what's being shifted away from. Actually, let's just put all these together. Actually, I want to keep the order to kind of show how you continue to persevere. I like that. We'll do this here. Make sure we keep those angels flowing and that love going. I like this here too. And how there's just no confusion. This being the true soul flame. I mean, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. This is so pretty. On the bottom here, you have the Death card. Upright. So manipulation, intent set on that lower vibration, it's getting away from that. And just as I said, this is going to be divine feminine energy that I got on this side here, with the high priestess here, and the judgment connection to the divine masculine here. And that lower vibration, this actually being the ending and something being over. Setting boundaries. Transforming. Someone, I feel karmic's not wanting to go through the dark night of the souls, not wanting to transform, not wanting to change. That is going to be a part of fixed sign energy. You're a part of that fixed sign energy. So I just feel that being also too why it is that both you and your person here are here with great significance, power, special gift, coming in as a team to work, to bring greater love, higher love into the new earth. All right, so we'll just go ahead and put this over here. Aquarius moons, this completes your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.